ready.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, it is 6 o'clock on February 24th, 2026. I call this select board meeting to order. Please rise if you are able for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
A friendly group here.
As long as Sean doesn't keep going on.
On and on and on.
That's all right. Approval of the minutes from the February 10, 2026 meeting. Did you have a chance to peruse them?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any issues, concerns, or complaints?
No, sir. I make a motion that we approve the minutes as written.
All right, I second the motion. Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor? All right, motion passes to accept the minutes as written.
Did we get all 2023's taxes?
Yeah, I noticed you didn't put it on there, but I don't know.
Can't be.
No, it can't be.
No way.
I think we just took it off. It's gone.
Kind of preoccupied while she was training, so.
All right.
All right, warrant number 17, expenses, $79,306.25. Checks written in series 16295 to 16305. Receipts, $40,814.76. Receipts written in series 1658 to 1724. Percentage of 2024 real estate taxes collected year to date, 97%. Percentage of 2025 real estate taxes collected year to date is 84.8%, which brings us to open session.
I have something. A while ago, before you gentlemen were even elected, this was started by the last select board. It was in the midst of COVID. But now, there are lots of communities that are doing mutual aid communities and that kind of stuff. Given the loss of revenue, for the food bank, and, there's lots of things that people need that we're not aware of. And if we were aware, how do we get them the help they need and do the respect and dignity and all of that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So my friend Leah Boyd approached me and said, what about this mutual aid thing? And I said, have I got a notebook to show you? And I met with her and I just talked with her about this notebook. I don't know if you've seen it.
No.
Okay, Marianne Haxton started this, and it has these cards in it, and it was divided up into areas. Farm, excavation, community service, childcare services, carpentry, creative arts, housing, repairs, public service, logging, teaching, miscellaneous, for people to fill out and say what they can do, what they're willing to do. I was wondering if we could reinstate this and update this book. I started to go through it and then I took out Sherry Fowler's card because she can't help anymore. So I thought I would go through and take out the people that are no longer living here. Ari and Henry and Ari Arsenault don't live here anymore, so I can do that. So I'm wondering what you think about us just putting a sign up and saying, is anybody interested in helping? Can you write down what you can do or what you're willing to do and get this started again? Does that sound all right?
Sounds great.
Okay?
Yeah, I don't see a problem.
Okay, thanks.
You're gonna run that?
You bet.
Okay. That's my only concern is who's gonna run it. If you're gonna run it, you go for it. Well, I broke your
Oh, look
Oh,
at you.
man, look at that. It's an antique.
It's old.
So, yeah, I'm gonna work in conjunction with Buckfield and maybe Hartford, to do a tri-town mutual aid kind of a thing, but Leah seems to think that Neighbors Care works better, because not everybody knows what mutual aid is,
Right, right.
Yeah,
I think fire department when I hear mutual aid.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah. So Leah's going to check in with Polly Chase at the food bank, because many people are now going to the food bank, and there's lots and lots that people need
Mhm.
that we're not aware of. She's also gonna check in with the school to see if there's any families that the school can say, hey, this family really needs whatever. And I said to Leah that oftentimes in our communities, if somebody said to the person sitting next to me, Mrs. Smith needs a pair of socks, you'd say, sure, I can do a pair of socks. Oftentimes it's just asking somebody for something,
Mhm.
not saying, you
Right.
know. So that's what I'm looking for is what do people need and who can help? Who can get Mrs. Smith 2 pairs of socks? That kind of stuff. So that's where I'm gonna start.
All right.
Thanks.
Guess we
And
gotta
I need
give
a
you
rubber
one.
band.
We got, yeah, you need a rubber band. Your
Yes,
daughter's
if you
probably
need-
got some.
I think so.
If you need, I don't know what you want on the sign, but if you wanna tell me what you want on the sign.
Yeah.
On Thursday, we gotta delegate more stuff for her to do. She's got too much free time. This Thursday.
This
Oh.
Thursday?
Yeah, this Thursday.
Does she have a meeting this Thursday?
I have no idea.
Yeah, you do.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yes, I do.
So you wanna call it neighbors care?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, neighbors care.
Aid or, neighbors care?
Neighbors care.
Neighbors care.
Yeah, I like that too.
Mhm.
Thank you, Deb.
Yeah, sure.
All right, which brings us, anything else for open session? Nothing else heard? Okay, which brings us to the RSU update.
Which is me again.
Put a new hat on.
Okay, different now. We're still on step 8. We had a meeting with the attorney at our last visit. She was in person. She will join us via Zoom for some of our meetings. She's contacted someone who's willing to help us with the process. What I like about the attorney and this person that's gonna help is that they're pushing. You need to get this done, and you need to get this done, and you need to get that done. So I thought that was really good. Brian Coltharp, who was the superintendent a while back, has offered to help with the budget and with the how we delegate, how we structure stuff. So, and he's willing to do it for free. So I thought that was nice. Yeah, so that's where we are, still on step 8.
Yeah.
Our deadline to submit everything is the end of July in order to have the question on the ballot for November. So,
July?
yeah, July
No.
30th.
Yeah, it was cool.
July
She
30th.
had it.
Okay.
Yeah.
She had it listed out like what steps
This
we have
big
to get
timeline.
months to hit the
Yeah.
certain things so that we would be pulled out and
Mhm.
on our own to start the 2027 school year. So,
Mhm.
So, July 30th.
Mhm. Yeah.
Do we need to make a motion about the deposit, the retainer?
Yes,
Matter
please
of
and
fact,
thank you.
we do. Forgot all about that. So how she wants to structure payment is all 3 towns are going to, put in a $10,000 retainer essentially into a fund, and they're just gonna draw off of that as they bill. And she believes that, we won't exceed that,
And that will get money back.
and that we'll get money back, so.
Mhm.
Each town appropriated $50,000, which I think blew her mind, that
Yes.
we approved that amount of money per whatever, but so we should, in theory, as long as everything goes how she has it planned, we should actually get money back from our $10,000
Mhm.
retainer
Okay.
to complete the process, the
Mhm.
whole entire thing.
Mhm.
So it's gonna hopefully be less than 30 grand for all of us to get the lawyer's fees to get out, not 150.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that's
So-
substantial.
So what do we need to do? If we've already allocated that
We need to
money
make them,
from the town,
yeah.
well, the
I-
town's already authorized it.
I'm gonna make a motion that we, approve the $10,000 and send it to Freddie Flaherty.
Attorneys.
Yeah.
All
So,
right, I second the motion.
Yep.
All in favor? All right, motion's been
And
made.
I asked her to send an invoice to Diane. Because
Okay.
Diane said, I'm not writing out any checks without an invoice. And I
Gotcha.
said,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
And I sent Kristen the email address for the town, so she could send the invoice via email.
Okay, perfect, so if we haven't seen it in a week, we'll double check with Kristen, make sure she sends it,
Mm-hmm.
so, sounds like a good deal to me.
Mm-hmm.
All Alright,
Yeah,
thank you. Anything
I was
else?
just gonna tell you that when we asked her how much did it cost for Dixfield, she said it was like $7,000 for the whole Dixfield thing, but she wasn't involved in it for the whole session. So we think it's more like $17,000, but that was for 4 towns.
Yeah.
So, you know, if it's, I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be less than 20 for all of us.
Yeah, there's a lot of like things, because logistically we're so far away, we have everything separated anyways, like we have our own bus barn and all that stuff, like that just makes everything way easier as far as like, nothing's really convoluted as far as like what's ours and what's theirs, so we're not using buses that come down from there to pick up kids on a daily basis and shuffle them around, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of things that make this like super clean and easy as far as that goes, so.
Alright, RSU 10 report. This is chat. Did she send anything in?
No, she didn't.
Okay. Alright,
But she did tell Diane that she wasn't gonna be here tonight.
okay.
You should have a
Yeah, planning board report, Mr. Interbartolo sent in a quick thing. Hi Norma, please find the planning board update for tonight's select board meeting below. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you, Nick. February 24, 2026, planning board update. No building notification submitted for review. Draft building notification ordinance has been completed. Okay, look forward to seeing that.
It's right here.
No, that's not it.
This isn't it? I left it in my binder.
Yeah, I didn't take it out, I took it out of his, but not out.
Alright,
Yeah, I showed it to Calvin and he added some things and he took out some things and he added a severability clause at the end, which they hadn't put in. I did suggest to the planning board that maybe they want to send their ordinances that they create to AvCog to make sure that legally it fits, but I don't know if they've done that.
Okay.
I suggested it, but maybe I need
Well,
to
I
suggest
have-
more strongly.
I have a building notification to submit for
I know,
the
and
next
we've
one,
got,
so.
we've got, they're
I'll ask
starting to
them.
come in again.
okay, Bill, what's on?
I'm refabbing the room, it's over $3,000. For just drywall and studs and electrical.
Nice.
Yeah, that's where we're at now. Let's see, I lost my place. Fire department report, chief.
All 3 trucks passed inspection, so they're all in service.
Very nice.
Our budget's looking pretty good right now, and the guys are all training hard, working hard, so we're in pretty good shape.
Yay!
You still running about 14 members or?
Give or take.
Can I ask you a quick, question on training?
Yep.
Does the state require, what does the state require for training for, level 1 and 2? Does the state have a mandate that says like 10 hours, 20 hours?
It's usually like a 200-hour class.
Okay.
A lot of
So
training.
probably like once a week, or I'm sorry, like for a week, you guys go over those
We get
competencies or?
together once a month for training and once a month for meetings, so we get together twice a month.
It's about 200 hours for 1 and 2.
That's just to get your certificate, and then there's a lot of different trainings you gotta do yearly or quarterly or whatever.
Yeah.
Do you have a finger on the pulse of how many hours a fully qualified or even a partially qualified member, like someone who just like directs traffic? Do you have like numbers of how many training hours that those folks spend?
I would have to look it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even just to be traffic control, there's classes you gotta do for that too.
Okay.
It's not something you just jump in and do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's your next meeting?
Be the second Thursday of next month.
Second Thursday. So let's see.
6
1, 2, 12. The 12th.
Sounds about right.
Second Wednesday. You said 11th.
Thursday.
Thursday. Cool. Okay. 6 o'clock.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Chief. Alrighty, I appreciate it. Thank you. Road report, Mr. Corson.
Yeah, it's nice we didn't have no trees come down in the big blizzard of 2026. We survived that, my road survived it really good.
Yeah, nice.
Not as much, did it?
Yeah, we got some pretty new red, orange posters put out, I've started putting them out, on my real good roads. I'm paying attention where people are working, there's really nobody working, loggers around right now. But probably the next week and a half, the posters will be coming out. Yep, and the roads are getting really rough everywhere.
Yeah. Maine.
Yep, that's right. Slow down.
140.
Well, 140 is bad, and I noticed the traffic's using Bonnie Road.
That makes sense.
It's a lot better.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
So you put in 2 lanes now, right?
Yeah, we should've
we got a middle lane now. So we're good.
Gonna start putting traffic lights up.
I was looking at Greenwood Road, they just paved that last summer, that thing's cracked.
All cracked.
It's
Oh,
terrible
yeah.
crack.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, what a waste of money.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple places on Bonnie Road I don't understand why he's doing it.
The bumps?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't
No,
understand.
I hit a couple of them, I went the full length of it the other day, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Only thing I can figure, some of them are on the edges where I dug the rocks out, rocks were there,
Yeah,
and I put different gravel in, so the different moisture content of that gravel.
oh,
But
yeah.
it seems so that we graded that road enough and everything, it would've got mixed up and.
Yeah, you think.
And I rolled that road, but I got 4 or 5 places, I dug a rock out there, But that'll all come back.
Yeah.
And that's good, let it move, and that's why, another reason why I like to have it go another whole summer before we
Yeah.
Put the top coat on.
Yeah.
Let everything form in,
Yeah.
Let's,
and we need to do a road.
yeah, I was just gonna say, let's get that done next week. She wants to have the budget set by the 9th, I believe. So
By
let's
the
try.
9th?
I think she said she wants to have another budget meeting by the 9th.
Okay, but I haven't gotta have everything final by then, do I?
No, we'll know which direction.
And I
we're
know
going.
it.
said April. I thought budget, the next
Is it
budget committee meeting?
Yeah,
Maybe I
maybe,
could.
maybe it was April.
I thought she said like April 9th or something. I could be way wrong.
That could be. Let's go with
It's
what
not
you
on
said.
my board, I don't remember.
I think it's like 2 weeks.
She might have set a limit so she can get everything into the budget committee. That I don't know.
I should know my wife's on that.
Just when you lose it.
Sometimes husband and wife don't
Should
meet at the
communicate
same
better.
time.
I don't know where it is.
Selective hearing.
Oh, yeah, you're right, April 9th.
April 9th, okay.
Quick update, I wanna have all department numbers, by the 1st of April. So she is shooting to have the next budget meeting to be on the April 9th or 10th. So, but let's still try to get the roads committee meeting done.
Right, get the road committee, then
So
we
then
can
you
talk
can do your
about,
numbers.
which ones we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's try to do that next week.
alright,
Yeah.
just let me know anytime.
Alright. We'll look at the weather, we'll try not to make it on a snowy day.
Right, next week looks pretty
It
good.
does look pretty good.
Alrighty, anything else?
That's it.
Okay, thank you. Alright, ACO report, Mr. Holmes.
He's not here and I have not gotten that report that I know
Okay.
Not in our town, but I know he was dealing with some dead horses on 26 the other day.
Oh, no
Oh,
kidding.
up in Bethel?
2 of them got hit and
Yeah.
killed, and the other
Oh.
one ran off. Yeah.
of.
Ah,
Yeah. Alright, forms, reports, correspondence? Anything? No. New business, discussion of fire department wages. It sounds like we have a good idea of what we wanna do for our firefighters. I think more consideration needs to be made until we determine how many, what sort of, requirements they have for their training and how that will affect. I'd like to look at the numbers of how many hours our firefighters report for, action hours, fighting fires, doing what are all the things that they do for traffic control, things like that. So once we have those hours, figure out the training hours, and we can find out what works with the town budget. And I don't think we're in a position right now to make a call until we get those numbers.
Right.
So
Another question, now that you're on the hot seat. How that new system for like reporting for car accidents and stuff, it's all up and running, so you're
Yeah.
putting the information in as needed? Cool.
They're supposed to set us up nicely for, grants and stuff like that, so.
Yep, yep. And hopefully we'll get some insurance money from dealing with that with vehicle accidents, correct?
Yep.
And we haven't had any calls to Hartford, so we're not tracking anything with that yet, but
We had a few car accidents, but nothing in Hartford.
cool.
One more thing on the new business.
Okay.
I think she discussed this with you, but she gave it to me before she went away about the CDs coming due. Like, she wasn't sure if you wanted to wait until Joel was here to discuss it, or if you wanted to, or if you'd already made the decision. She's got something written on the next page.
I thought we had a plan to keep rolling these things in series. When one would come due, then we put another one in.
Well, the thing was, if you did a 6 month, it was gonna be a lower interest rate. If you did a year, you'd have it at a different interest rate, which would bring you more of a yield, I think is what she said. But if you wanna wait and discuss it with Joel,
Says if we did a 6 month, that's 325, interest rates drop to 2%, the second 6 months we're looking at would basically, we'd be losing 68.75 in potential interest. So what she's saying is right now the 6 month and the 12 month are at a 3.25 interest rate. So total for the year, if we rolled over this CD, we'd end up with about $10,000 in interest. If we only do 6 months, and then in 6 months the rates have now dropped, we have the potential to lose, which is always the case. But
I think we can count on the rates dropping.
that's why she thought a year sounded better than doing,
I mean, obviously
6
she
months
feels,
and then a 6 month, because you're losing that.
she obviously feels
1.5.
comfortable we have enough money to pay the bills by rolling that
Yeah.
over.
Do we know when we have to make, excuse me, do we know when we reach the point where we have to get this figured out?
They're coming due day after tomorrow.
Okay.
And she will
But
be
there's a
back,
5-day, grace period.
grace period, good, and she'll be back Thursday anyway, so.
Alright, let's we have to approve it, or else we have to call a
Special meeting,
special
and we have to
meeting.
wait.
Or we have to wait and lose it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How that works.
Yeah, we don't count on it.
Alright, I make a motion that we roll it over into a 12-month CD.
I second the motion. All in favor?
Is there a penalty if you take it out within that 12 months?
Yeah.
So, we had to do that last fall. We had to take one of them out a little bit early because we didn't think we'd have enough money to pay the bills. So we did, in theory, it cost us $5,000, but because that CD had been, those 2 CDs had been in there rolled into that program, we had made like $26,000 in interest for the year.
It's like 40,000 total.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So before prior to Diane getting this stuff on board, this money was just sitting in the bank account, not making any money. Now it's at least making 30-40 grand
Good.
in interest a year, so. The problem is if, we get to the point where we're spending money faster than like the tax money comes in. Cause we still gotta pay, 86 grand every month to RSU, and
Yep,
you stop spreading salt on the roads,
Right.
that type of stuff.
right. We can do that. I'll send the calls to you.
Okay.
Not a problem.
All right. Any old business? All right, nothing heard. Upcoming events. Pre-K kindergarten registration is open for fall of 2026. The comprehensive plan committee meeting is scheduled for 6 p.m. on Thursday, the 5th of March. 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Here.
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong committee. You
Yeah,
got,
comprehensive plan committee. Yes.
not the RSU.
All are welcome to show up. All right. Notices. Do we have anything? Nothing
No.
heard? Okay. Well, that concludes the town's business. I make a motion that we adjourn.
Second it?
All right. All in favor? All right. Motion's been made and seconded. We are adjourned at 6:24, February 24th, 2026.